Here we are back again in Streetdog BMX. And after that last video I did, it seemed like the response was pretty good. People were kind of interested in watching more of this and kind of impressed with the way that you can get kind of technical with it. So I figured I'd follow up with another video. We'll maybe go through all these maps one by one, because they kind of generally get more complex as we go along, which should allow for even more complex tricks. So this time we'll be at the campus map. So I covered a lot of the basics in that last video. We'll get straight into the having a session part of this, because that's where all the fun is for me. Nice. I guess the one thing is about the grinds, they kind of really lock in quite a lot. It stands out quite a bit. But if you're doing it pretty much spot on, it doesn't like it locks at all. So it's kind of a bit of a skill thing to make that look good. It's a bit like in BMX streets, if you let the magnets take over, it's going to be pulling you in a direction and it looks off. There is a bit of kind of individual skill involved in getting that stuff to look right, I think. Oh, it's kind of cool to see that the wall rides work on those... that little skinny thing up there. You got to get it just right for it to activate, but that's fair enough, I think. Damn, nice. Ooh, okay. I was wondering if I could get from here into a tire ride on the rail. But, because there's no way for it to lock in, and it probably makes you bounce off, I don't think I'll be able to do it. Yeah, all we're getting is really a bonk. Ooh, nice. Alright, let's try something a bit more complex. Nice, worked. First try. So already, I'm just having a good session, picking up on a bunch of wild stuff, and I've barely even started. That's kind of the thing that I want in these sort of games. Just get in, have an idea, immediately get involved in trying to make it happen. Just like this, it just happens kind of naturally. Yeah, I just find it crazy how immediate this is to play. Like, I have to work for these tricks. They don't just come like the nothing. And I've been putting a bit of time into it, so it's starting to come a bit more naturally now as well. But it's not like, it feels like complete luck whether I get it or not, which is sometimes the feeling I get with Streets. Here it's more a case of getting the direction, speed, all those factors right. It's kind of more down to me rather than anybody else, or the game. They're getting a bit wild, but there is a lot of scope for crazy big gaps as well, especially if you're into kind of the more skate style vibe. Okay, this is definitely me right here. I found a little spot which may be suitable for a double wall ride. Kind of works. There's also, we could get out of this bolt and try and do a tyre ride as well. There's one over there as well. We'll see if it works. It's going to be pretty hard to line up though. This game does remind me quite a bit of the old Dave Mirra games. Was that a similar thing? I remember back in the day with, I think it was 1, or maybe 2 as well, trying to do tyre rides, because you could actually get it to work on some of the chunkier rails. I remember ones at Woodward that would let you do it. It was super hard to get right. Yeah, I do notice we get a bit of a bounce when it comes to this sort of thing, so it's going to be really hard to get onto a rail properly. Yeah, I think we may struggle with that one a bit. Ah, now we've got a curved rail. This is always a good one for me. Having to think about balancing at the same time as well is a bit of a pain, but that kind of adds to the difficulty. Nice. Guessing you know what's coming. Nice. Here's a weird one, because I noticed it happened when I was trying some of those other tricks. Okay. Kind of goofy, maybe. I don't think I've ever tried that in BMX Streets before. Okay, so we're like way up on the rooftops at this point. I've never really even looked in this direction. I don't think the challenges bring you here as well. So there's definitely plenty of scope for this sort of thing, if you're into just sort of searching around and trying to find hidden spots and things like that. Oh dear. Nice. Do stuff for kind of irregular objects as well, like these rocks. No idea where I'm going with this. I guess, yeah, up on the left stick takes you out of transition. So you can just sort of pop up, do a little nose money and go back in again. It's just kind of fun to cruise around and try stuff out. It's not like a huge amount of stress or risk in any of this stuff. But that's not necessarily to say that it's easy either. I think the biggest thing people will struggle with when it comes to this game is getting used to the control scheme. It took me about, I don't know, 2 or 3 sessions, I think, to fully get into it, because I was struggling, especially with the grinds. And I found the flips kind of confusing as well. I don't really do them that often, so it's not really an issue. It's more when you're forced to do them for missions and things like that. Oh wait, so those work vertically as well? Like that tire tap. If you're in the middle of a war ride, hang on, I keep activating it before I get to it. It works on a wall as well. So I wonder if a foot jam would work as well. It only lasts like for a very brief amount of time, so I don't know if you'd be able to do a foot jam whip like vertically. That'd be kind of crazy. Oh, nice. Damn, that works as well. That's something I should do more actually. Try and fit more in before I do a war ride. I have no idea what I'm doing now. So I think we'll end here. This is a really nice spot, because it's just got so many different angles to it. There's war rides across to these steps. You can go from the steps to there to the war ride. There's so many different ways we could do it. Even something small like that. But I could just have fun trying stuff out on it. Pedal in a mani? No, okay. It'd be nice to have that ability to kind of keep the speed going a little bit. Oof. As you can maybe see though, you can pretty much go as insane as you want when it comes to those sort of combos. I guess it depends if it's your sort of thing or not. It's maybe a bit of an acquired taste, because it's definitely a slower style. But it definitely works. Yo, so on that note, I think we'll leave it there. That was a pretty good session. Oh god. Definitely did some kind of unique things. Some stuff that I've never been able to do in BMX Streets. I probably could if I tried hard enough. I'd have to put in an immense amount of effort. And even then it would probably look kind of crap. Especially the smaller stuff, like those steps that I was sessioning last. A lot of that kind of thing doesn't always work that well, I find. Actually, I've thought of one more minor thing, and then we'll call it. This is going to be really dumb, by the way. So don't expect anything crazy. Basically that. I know, it's lame. I apologise. Actually, no, I don't. I'm having too much fun. I'll probably be back playing this very soon. I'll maybe do a video once a week on this. A bit like Session. I've been doing that once a week for the most part. I'll be keeping that up as well. Don't know what the other game will be. Maybe do 3-ish videos a week. Or maybe leave it to 2 if it gets up to being too much. Depends how the skate videos go as well, maybe. Or if BMX Streets does something interesting, I'll be back in that as well. Whatever happens, we'll be having a good time. So, I'll leave it there. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.